Together forever, you and me.
From sea to shining sea, a pilgrimage of hope and love, and Michelangelo's here, and I am speaking with the brother Vince, and his group is called the Appleseed Collective, and they are visiting New Orleans. How's it going, man?
Oh, it's going splendid.
Really wonderful.
Splendid.
Tell me more about what you're doing, man, and who you are.
So I'm Vince Russo. I play in a group, the Appleseed Collective. We play an amalgam of roots music, Americana, folk, jazz, a little bit of manouche style, a little bit of trad jazz. We're from Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Wow.
We came together there. We're a five-piece, and we've been playing about 3.5 years now, and traveling all around this great country, from New York to Florida, Wisconsin, everywhere in between. And this is our first tour coming out west.
All right, all right. So when you say, for example, so many questions I have and want to share with them because I'm smiling. When I heard that you're from Ann Arbor, I said, that's the stomping ground. I was
Yeah.
like so happy to hear that. And you have mentioned with your group, the Appleseed Collective, five-piece. And what are the instruments that you are playing in your group?
So I personally play washboard percussion. I have a washboard with a bell and a cymbal on it, and I use a little kick drum. We have upright bass,
Yeah.
banjo, resonator guitar, fiddle, and mandolin.
Wow.
And a bunch of harmony vocals chiming in and out all the time.
Wow.
Trade-off who's singing lead. It's definitely a collective in terms of it's a group of strong individuals all bringing their own tastes and styles to the group.
Fabulous, fabulous. And it's of course when you mention that, it's original music that you're playing?
Primarily original music, and then also a bunch of standard jazz covers. We do Sweet Georgia Brown, I'll See You in My Dreams, Nobody Knows You When You're Down and Out. A bunch of songs that are way beyond our years.
Yeah. But that's so cool because when you have that formation of those artists, it of course sounds different because it's with the washboard there.
Yeah. Washboard is definitely something that's less seen in the string ensembles, these kind of string bands.
Yeah, so fantastic. And so when you say you've been traveling around the United States, this great country, you said you came from Ann Arbor, and what was the route pretty much? What was your route?
On this trip we came west through Michigan, played in Lansing, we played in Chicago, Illinois, dropped down to Kansas City and spent a week there. We went through Colorado and hung around Boulder, Denver for a few days.
Yeah.
Dove down into Arizona, Flagstaff, Phoenix, Tempe, Tucson, came through Albuquerque, New Mexico, Fort Worth, Amarillo, Dallas, Texas.
Ooh.
And we've been in New Orleans for about 3 days now, and we've got about three more left.
Oh man.
And
Fabulous.
it feels like coming home for us. My guitar player came down here 4 or 5 years ago and saw the street bands and got a little bug in his mind that grew and developed, and to the point where he saw a washboard I was a drummer for 10 years before I ever played washboard. So he found a washboard at a thrift store and put it in my hands and said, "Vince, you gotta try this out."
Oh my God.
And now 3.5 years later, it feels like I was born with a washboard in my hands. It feels like that was where I was supposed to be the whole time.
Oh wow.
It's just such a perfect expression of my feelings,
Beautiful.
It just translates so perfectly. I just feeling the
Let
rhythm.
me do that body. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do it.
It's
You just check him
feeling,
out, y'all.
Feeling that rhythm and letting it come out of me in such an organic, natural way. It's just the expression of me grooving along. It's even if I don't have the washboard, that's how I'm
that's
moving and styling around.
Fabulous. And I can see the joy. I just, when I saw you and your friend here, what's his name again? Bernard, a lovely gentleman as well. So when I saw you both, and I've been getting the goosebumps because I know you're bringing magic there, and I just want to say also, I'm so happy for you and proud of you, Vince, and also the Appleseed Collective.
Yeah.
And where could they contact you if they want to know more about what your band is doing?
So you can find our website is theappleseedcollective.com, THE, the Appleseed Collective. We're on Facebook, the Appleseed Collective. There's Twitter and all that jazz. There's a bunch of videos up on YouTube. You can see us live videos playing all over the place. And,
Wow.
And really, my personal mission is to spread joy. I'm trying to put the smile on everyone else's face. And,
yeah,
and
you're
spread
doing that
positivity.
already. You're doing that already. And again,
Dig.
from the very beginning, can I invite also Bernard? Can you come here? You want to be? Come on. Is it okay? Just for a minute. Can you do it? Can you do it? Look at this. Come on, come on.
This is an old family friend of Bernard.
Yeah, may I? Yeah,
Emphasis
look at this.
on old.
Oh,
He's been
Emphasis on old.
no,
part of my
you
family
did.
since
Beautiful.
decades before I came around. A quintessential supporter of my father, and he lived together back in Ann Arbor back in the day. And
You see that you're part of the family,
Yeah,
Bernard.
Almost
Go
married
ahead.
his mother.
almost married my mother.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that later now. But it's
another
all
story.
good, y'all. I tell you, when I see you both and the joy that is there, I thank you so very much. And the
Thank
family
you.
has made a good heart for you as friends and everything. Okay.
Thank you.
God bless you on your journey, both of you.
Thank
all
you,
right,
Michael.
all right. So this is Vince and this is Bernard. Okay, and Vince is with Appleseed Collective. Woohoo!